Guys, we have a huge cultural problem. This needs to stop right now. Watch the video to find out what I'm talking about now. What's going on YouTube fam? Jared Bryce back here with another video on the Jared and James channel. And if you guys didn't know, that must mean you're not subscribed. So you know what to do. Smash that subscribe button, smash the like button if you guys like the video at the end. Follow me on my Instagram, follow me on all my other social media platforms. I post consistently everywhere. So today's video we're going to be talking about a huge cultural problem that I've been noticing that could be stopping you from achieving all that you wish to achieve in your life. And this problem is honestly plaguing the culture in a lot of ways. So what am I talking about? The problem is instant gratification. This whole culture has gotten so used to this idea of getting everything they want right away.
Don't care how I want it now.
Right at the snap of a finger, right at the click of a button. So first, before I go any further, I actually want to talk about a story that actually inspired the topic behind this video. So the other day, I'm on my way to the gym, and I actually had to go a different way than what I usually go because there was like so much traffic going straight ahead, and so I had to like take one of the side streets around it. And so anyways, I'm trying to make a right turn at the light. It's a red light, and there's tons of traffic coming on the left side of me. So like, for those of you guys who are in New York, you guys know that like, as long as like you're able to, you can make a right on red. I'm not sure like how that works in other states. So anyways, tons of traffic coming. I'm the first one at the light, ready to make a right. But like, there was way too much traffic for me to go, so like definitely wasn't safe for me to go. So like, it's much better to be a safe driver than it is to be a dead driver. If anything, maybe sometimes I could be overly cautious, but like, there's times in life where taking risks is a good thing. But like, when you're driving, I totally believe it's never time to take a risk. And so anyways, it definitely was not safe for me to go right. And so I'm sitting at the light, waiting for the light to turn green, and 4 cars suddenly all go around me. I'm like stopped on like this neighborhood street, and all these cars are trying to go around me, like making their own lane, and like they were turning right on tons of oncoming traffic, which is like really dangerous. So like, these people have no patience, and to be honest, they probably have like a sense of entitlement, which comes from this whole culture. A lot of people are given whatever they want right away, whether it be ordering food at the click of a button, whether it be being told that like taking a pill could immediately take away your symptoms, being told doing this workout 5 minutes a day is going to be enough to get you the results you want. But like, as most of us know, none of that is actually true, and none of it actually works, and it's not actually worth it in the end. And also, like, 2 of the drivers who drove around me gave me dirty looks, as if like I was like doing something wrong by being safe and caring about my life as well as the lives of others. So anyways, this all comes down to the idea of people not being able to delay gratification. Everyone's in such a rush. Everyone has to get to their destination right away, or else maybe, just maybe, they'll actually feel a bit of discomfort, which no one is actually willing to handle these days anymore, unfortunately. So then you end up with people getting into accidents, you end up with people who don't actually get the results they want. We just had to move locations because my brothers were talking in the front. Getting back to the topic at hand. So like, I actually see this problem as having larger implications than just not being able to sit at a red light. And so this could apply to so many different things where people aren't able to like delay gratification. So like, for instance, pharmaceutical companies prey on people who, as soon as these people get a symptom, it's like right away, rather than trying to figure out what their body is trying to tell them by presenting the symptom, it's like, no, numb the pain, take this pill, take that pill, take this drug, get out of pain right away, because otherwise you're not going to be able to handle it. But like, if you actually understand that like your body is a reason for every symptom, your body is a reason for sending you these pain signals, and like, if you actually understand but like your body always knows what it's doing. And like what you realize is that by listening to the body and putting it in the right environment, giving it exactly what it needs, eventually your body will be able to overcome this pain and this like discomfort. But like sometimes, as I talk about in some of my other videos, the discomfort can last for a long period of time as your body continues to heal, but like it's not always comfortable because your body has no obligation to be comfortable while it's healing. But like every time you try to suppress the symptoms, every time you try to take something to numb the pain, you're actually prolonging the process of healing. As my guy Tommy John is always saying, for every passive treatment you do, for every numbing of the symptoms, when it comes to his realm, which is like in dealing with the muscles and dealing with the body, you could be increasing the amount of active days needed by like 3 days with every passive treatment, or 7 days sometimes. So like if you just delay the gratification, if you give the body what it needs, if you actually understand that your body is always on your side, you heal you, as I always say, as Tommy John says.
A healer of myself, and you are a healer of yourself, and we'll just leave it at that. How about that?
So, understanding that like having temporary discomfort is not the end of the world. No matter what all these marketing schemes will try to convince you of, discomfort is there for a reason, and like getting rid of it immediately is not going to benefit you in the long run. So like when it comes to this whole cell phone culture, when it comes to this whole social media culture, everyone, as soon as they wake up, on their phone, checking social media, checking to see who called them, checking to see who liked their post. But like on the other hand, one really good tip that I actually follow is like within the first half hour to hour of waking up, I don't check my phone. I sit with my thoughts. I allow my brain to solve whatever problems it's been mulling over. I try to get totally in touch with my body. I get in touch with my breathing. And then when I'm ready and like when I feel totally grounded, then it's okay to check my phone. But like delaying this gratification has done wonders for me. And like this way I'm not like totally reactive to everything that comes my way. I'm not trying to push away any feelings. I'm not trying to push away any thoughts, because as I've said before, meditation is not about pushing away the negative feelings or negative thoughts. It's about feeling them to the fullest extent, allowing your body to process them, and then when your body is ultimately able to, and as you continue to put your body in the right environment, then the discomfort and the negative feelings and whatever else comes that can ultimately go away. But like by pushing it away, by suppressing it, you're not actually helping your body, you're actually hurting it. And the same thing can be said for any, let's say, jump program out there. So like when I was younger, I used to fall for all these marketing schemes out there, not because I didn't want to put the work in, but like because I actually believe these people when they would say like, you can increase your jump by 10 inches within a month, you can gain 20 pounds of muscle within a month. Whatever the claims were, I always wanted to put the work in, but like I was also like pretty gullible like when it came to these schemes. But like a lot of people are just looking for the one exercise to get them jumping higher. A lot of people are just looking for the one workout to help them lose weight. A lot of people are constantly looking for the easiest way out of their problems, or looking for the easiest solution to get them to their goals. And ultimately, you have to be able to delay the gratification and understand that getting to your goals is going to take time. So like for instance, how many more people are going to buy the jump program that says gain 10 inches within a month, as opposed to one that says to you, it may take 2 years just to gain 4 to 5 inches, but like you actually have to put the work in, do whatever it takes, and ultimately there's no telling what your potential is going to be. If you continue to put this work in day after day, month after month, you're going to eventually get results, as opposed to the person who's always looking for the easiest path, path of least resistance, path that requires no hardship, the one that requires no actual work being put in. Those are the people who are never going to succeed. And unfortunately, when it comes to this whole social media culture, we've been convinced that like success can come overnight. But like what we don't see is all the work that people put in to ultimately become successful. So what we don't realize is that there's no such thing as an overnight success. And also, due to this fake idea that people have that you can become a success overnight, you have a lot of people giving up earlier on their goals than they actually should be, because too many people don't want to spend 5 years working on their goals, building up their foundation, building up their health, working on themselves to a point where ultimately they're finally ready to blossom, just as I mentioned in the past, like when it comes like to the bamboo tree. But like a lot of people are giving up on their goals sooner. A lot of people are not willing to have the level of patience that's required to ultimately get them to their goals. So like I'm here to tell you that like nothing worth having comes easy. I know I say this all the time, but like when it comes to all of my different journeys that I've been on, my healing journey, my athletic journey, I understand that everything takes time. There are no shortcuts. You can't just go around the guy in front of you because you feel like you've like the sense of entitlement that means that you don't have to put the work in. So like having the sense of entitlement is very dangerous, and it's gonna prevent you from ultimately reaching your highest goals, because you're gonna be someone who's always expecting success right away, who's not able to have the patience and dedication that like is actually required in order to achieve your dreams. Stop having the sense of entitlement. It means that like you can just take a pill where someone else actually has to analyze every life choice they make and change it all up in order to get them healing or jumping higher or whatever it may be. Everything that you want to do requires work, time, patience, and effort to get there. And anyone who tells you otherwise is either lying to you, or maybe some people just are super lucky. But like, I'm here to tell you that like, if you're an underdog, if you're someone who has massive goals, it's gonna take time. You can't just skip steps and get there. And the same thing goes when it comes to making food, when it comes to your nourishment and nutrition. So a lot of people would much rather stop for fast food, get that instant gratification, or on the other hand, use a microwave, which is actually bad for you. I don't want to get into that right now, but like radiating your food is actually going to mess with the content of the food, and like you're going to be putting toxins in yourself that like you don't want to, or at least I don't want to. But like anyways, a lot of people would rather do that as opposed to actually putting the time and effort in to understanding food, understanding nourishment, and giving their body what it actually needs in nature, which is why having a home cooked meal is nothing better than that. You may have been indoctrinated to believe by the TV, by all the companies out there, that like what you want doesn't require any work, but like in order for you to reach your highest self, this culture has to understand that like it takes work, takes effort, takes patience, and like if you actually put the time in, it ends up being worth it, and you don't end up setting yourself backwards, which is ultimately what's going to happen. If you're always looking for the easy way out, you're going to be setting yourself backwards, and I don't think anyone wants that. So like, stop looking for shortcuts. Sometimes you may have to take the harder path. Sometimes you may actually have to take the path that involves some discomfort, but like, if that's the right path, that's what you have to do. Everything good takes time. No easy way out. So guys, even when it comes to sprinting, you have to earn the ability to do that. Just like how you weren't born with the ability to crawl, you have to earn the ability to crawl. And so it can be taken away just as easily if you don't train and if you don't keep up with the things that got you there. So like, as Tommy John says, you have to stimulate your body beyond the requirements of the environment. And so if you don't do that, you end up with injuries, you end up with pain, and you can't suppress it away. Can't get rid of it, and just by numbing it, you actually have to earn the ability back again. And like, no matter how long it takes, you have to be in it for the long haul. What's up, Drew?
Oh, content man.
What's up, Drew?
What's up, brother? How are you? What up, man?
Say what's up. My bro, Drew.
How we doing? Just walked into the content. Happy to be here.
Yes, sir. So anyways, I just came up with a pretty good new line. If you're not in it for the long haul, you're probably not in it at all. Remember that great things take time, and used to be able to delay gratification in order to reach your true destination. So stay with it, fam. I will see you guys for one more part. So I don't know about you guys, but I would much rather have a meal like this. Got some eggs, broccoli, spinach, steak, and chicken. All homemade, all organic stuff. Even though you actually have to take some time to go into this, and you actually have to put some effort in. But like, I would much rather delay the gratification and have a meal like this as opposed to one from McDonald's or from wherever fast food place you guys like. So try delaying gratification a bit more. It's gonna end up being better for you in the long run. You're gonna get a lot more out of it, and you're gonna be able to achieve your goals by doing this practice. So I love you guys. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.